Hi, I'm Anton. Welcome to my Scratch Kitchen. Today we are going to make some pancakes. I've had some queries, of course, for the ones we make. So our pancakes are a little bit different. They look almost like a crepe, but they're slightly thicker. And they're not like an American pancake, which is kind of smaller and thicker. They look similar to a crepe, slightly thicker than a crepe. And I think kind of from Dutch descent, pannenkoeken. So anyway, I'm going to show you how to make them. Before we carry on, remember to like, subscribe and share. Hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever we upload new content. So let's start with this. We're looking at about a 3/4 cup of water. All right. That we'll add a extra large egg to that's been beaten. All right, so, and mixed up. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid saying scrambled because I don't want you to cook the egg before you put it in here. So it's not scrambled like that. Yeah. All right, and then we're looking at about 2 tablespoons of milk. So I'm just making a real small batch here, you know, just so you guys can see how it works. About 2 tablespoons of milk, about 4 tablespoons, I think it's about a 1/4 cup of oil. We use canola oil, so you know, canola oil, vegetable oil. So I got some oil in there. Oops. Make sure we get all the milk out. All right. Okay. And then we got 98 grams. So what is that? We're looking at about 3/4 cup. You know, it depends. It depends on the flour you use. You're looking at about a 3/4 cup. You got to look for the consistency. Let me dry this guy off. Look for the consistency in the flour. All right. You know, in the batter. So your flour will go up and down depending on the type you use, the make. We use high gluten flour. All right. You're looking at a 3/4 teaspoon baking powder. All right. Try and get the last little bit out there. About a 3/4 teaspoon baking powder and a couple of pinches, about a 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. All right, so I'm gonna take a whisk and beat this up a little bit. All right, and this will give you 2 or 3 pancakes. It's a couple for home. Obviously, you can just take the recipe and make it more, make more pancakes. Simple as that. All right. Mix this all up, and that's kind of your consistency of your batter you're looking for. It's kind of runny, just a little bit thicker, no clots. Try and get all the clots out of that guy. All right, and there you go. That's your pancake batter. All right, it's a very kind of runny, slightly off watery kind of batter. All right, there we go. So next step, gonna make some on the range. All right, so we're at the range. Gonna stick our pan on the heat. You don't kind of want your pan smoking. Then it's just a tad too hot. So just kind of before it smokes. Our pans are already seasoned. These are the pans we use. You can use a non-stick pan, whatever kind of tickles your fancy. So I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. It's normally just for the first pancake, just to kind of ease things over a little bit. You don't necessarily have to. And I'm going to try and not sacrifice one to the gods of the pan, because the first one they normally get. So we're going to try and get all of them. So this is what makes this a little bit difficult, because normally you end up, you know, giving the first one away. So let's see if we can get this done. So I've got a disher here, pretty big one. And if that's like almost full, it's about the size of a pancake. So let's see if we can do this guy today. All right, there we go. All right, that looks pretty good. Now we're gonna wait for it. You probably look at about a 30 to 45 seconds Then maybe you want to move your pan if it doesn't cook evenly. And then probably another 15 to 20 seconds. Then you flip it over, about 30 seconds on the other side. Probably a medium heat, just off medium, just under medium. So I try and, depending on the direction of your range knob, kind of 4:30, 4 o'clock-ish, 8 o'clock-ish if you move to the other side. So we can move this around that way. All right. And, you know, you'll see once it gets ready, it kind of curves up on the edges, you know. So this looks like it's real close to being ready. Try not break it like I just almost did there. All right, this is looking good. This is looking good. Let's see if we can flip this guy and be successful. All right, almost there, almost there. All right, so let's get your spatula in nicely. You have one opportunity to do this, and there we go. All right, now about 30 seconds on the other side. All right, and then we're gonna flip it onto the plate, and then you can just stack them up. Put cinnamon, sugar, you can put fillings, whatever you want. So we normally do like, you know, cinnamon sugar is the default. So we call that rainy weather food. So when it rains in South Africa, especially when it rains hard and the weather's miserable, these are the things we actually eat, you know, to pick ourselves up a little bit. You can put any fillings in these things. You can put ground beef. You can put some bacon, egg, and cheese. That's actually pretty good. Do a little, like a half omelet, stick an omelet on here with a strip or two of bacon, some shredded cheese. All right, and there we go. Let's see if we can knock another one out here. Don't want to get too clever, you know. All right, so let's knock another one out there. My daughter says hi, apparently. Not enough. So we've got to add a little bit, yeah. All right, there we go. See if we can get that little one. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do while this one's cooking. All right, so when they're in the pan, they're real delicate. Once they're out of the pan and they cool down a little bit, you can actually handle them. So now we're going to do some cinnamon sugar. All right. I do not give these to my kids because they won't stop running if I do that. All right, so, and away you go. All right, one pancake for the eating. All right, enjoy. All right, so we're gonna finish this last one out, and you guys try it and enjoy, and we'll see you next time, man.